Right back. Right. Right.
Please remain standing. Welcome to the Winter Commencement Convocation of Misericordia University. Please remain standing for the invocation, which will be offered by Dr. Martha Hanlon, a Sister of Mercy and member of the Board of Trustees. After the invocation, please continue to stand for the national anthem, which will be led by Misericordia University staff and faculty, accompanied by Assistant Professor of Fine Arts and pianist Dr. Ryan Weber, and Assistant Professor of Physical Therapy and violinist, Dr. Wilton Remigio.
Good afternoon and congratulations. This is a special day, and we ask you, our provident God, to pour out your blessings on today's Misericordia University graduates. Their efforts and goodness encourage us, and their gifts enriched our efforts to recreate a merciful presence in this Misericordia community. We ask God to continue to reward Misericordia graduates and their families with generous love and peace, harmony and strength in the midst of diversity, differences, and difficulties, and to strengthen them to do what is needed to further the reign of justice and mercy in our world. Inspire in them, God, the words to animate and challenge all of us to action. Give them vision and perception to read the signs of our times, and give them hearts of compassion to understand the needs of suffering people. Living, giving Spirit, stir up in these accomplished men and women the flame of love which is your gift. Give them wisdom to see as you see, understanding to hear as you hear, courage and strength to walk in the way of justice and integrity. Kindle in them a grateful spirit and guide them in the choices that they make, so that with discerning hearts they will choose what is good. God of wisdom and love, finish in them the work that you have begun. Amen.
Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Thomas Boatsman, President of Misericordia University.
Good afternoon and welcome to the families and friends, our campus community, as we celebrate the graduation of the class of 2014. Graduates, please take a moment to remember and enjoy the support, love, and counsel you have received from family, friends, the faculty, classmates, and the entire campus community during your time at Misericordia University. Your class has consistently displayed the charisms of mercy, service, justice, and hospitality. We are very proud of each one of you. I'm pleased to introduce Sister Carol Rittner, Dr. Rittner, Religious Sisters of Mercy, and a member of the Board of Trustees. Sister Carol.
President Boatsman, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you Sister Deirdre Mullan, RSM, for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. Dr. Patricia Deirdre Mullan, as an educator and leader in social issues, you are a voice for those less fortunate around the world. Your impressive academic credentials include a bachelor's degree in social science, a master's degree in educational administration, and a doctorate degree on the feminization of poverty. Growing up in Northern Ireland, you saw firsthand the negative impacts of conflict. For more than 20 years, you taught in Derry, at St. Mary's School, and at Thornhill College. In 1966, you were appointed to a group that helped shape a restructured police force in Northern Ireland. A few years later, you brought Protestant and Catholic Irish teenagers together in the Dance of Coexistence project, encouraging a positive exploration of history, culture, and differences through the medium of dance. Sister Deirdre, you took your commitment to others beyond Northern Irish borders. You served as Executive Director of Mercy Global Concern at the United Nations and as Executive Director of the Partnership for Global Justice, a collaboration of more than 125 religious communities within the UN's network. Using these platforms, you brought hope to others through programs on poverty, climate change, and social justice. As Executive Director of Mercy Reaches Mercy for the last 16 years, you facilitated the education of girls throughout the developing world, raising funds for scholarships, as well as school construction and operation. As a consultant to UNICEF, you helped establish and identify ways UNICEF can collaborate with women religious in various projects around the world that benefit children. Sister Deirdre Mullan, your career is an example of how motivated, caring individuals can apply their talents and abilities to improve our world enable others to succeed, and perpetuate the values of the Religious Sisters of Mercy.
Sister Deirdre Mullan, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Misericordia University, I hereby confer upon Sister Patricia Deirdre Mullan, RSM, the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges thereunto.
Good afternoon. President, Boatsman and Mrs. Boatsman, members of the Board of Trustees, Sisters of Mercy, faculty, parents and family members of students and graduating students of this great university founded by the Sisters of Mercy in 1923. What a privilege and an honour it is for me, a national of Ireland, and from a city with two names, Derry or Londonderry, to address you on one of the most important days of your lives. I also accept and receive this honour in the name of the many girls and women throughout the world who work with me to do the work of building schools and providing scholarships for children in the developing world. The watchword under which you have been educated here, Misericordia, means heart of mercy, and that is exactly what our world needs right now. The founding sisters knew this, and knew that this institution did not exist just for itself, or for its professors, or for its students. The heart of this university has always been outside and not inside its walls. So here we are on a day that some of you thought would never come. And before we do anything else, let's just take in this scene. This is the one day, the milestone. Look around at all the people up there who love you, who have supported you, and who honour you. Up there, remember how proud they are of each of you. The golden rule under which you have been educated here is mercy. And God knows, with the shrivelling of human empathy as we struggle with multiple threats of ISIS, water stress, Ebola, lack of jobs, terrible crimes against humanity, our world is in need of mercy, and mercy-filled leaders who will question and rethink the absolutes which have brought us to this point. More than ever, our world needs leaders who can reconsider what does not work, leaders who rebel against rigidities, leaders who do not always tell the truth. If you want to be a leader, you must be a truth teller. And I have no doubt that your studies were long, your lectures many, and no matter what discipline you studied, somewhere along the way you picked up that this university owes its roots to two Irish women, Catherine Macaulay and her companion Frances Ward, both truth tellers with a commitment to put things right. Frances Ward, heralded as the first Sister of Mercy, was just 33 years old when she left her native Ireland and is heralded as the first American Sister of Ireland. Her act of extraordinary courage changed the course of her life and the fortunes of countless women and men in this country, sometimes called the land of desperate hope. Frances Ward and Catherine Macaulay were both leaders, so heed their example well. They challenge us to set our sights not on conventional measures of success, but on what really matters. Now, as you know, and you've probably picked up, I'm not from these parts. As you probably know, we Irish like to turn our words into stories. And the story I am about to tell you is about leadership and about following good directions. Heed this story well. Two boats are about to meet head-on in a shipping channel at night. As boats are wont to do in the dark, boat number 1 flashed at boat number 2. "We are on a collision course. Turn your boat 10 degrees north." Boat number 2 signaled back, "Yes, we are on a collision course. Turn your boat 10 degrees south." Boat number 1 signaled again, "I am an admiral in Her Majesty's Navy, and I am commanding you. Turn your boat north." And the second boat flashed immediately, "And I am a seaman in second class, and I'm telling you, turn your boat south." At this stage, the admiral is furious. He flashed back, "I am an admiral in Her Majesty's Navy, and I am commanding you to turn your boat around. I am a battleship." And the second boat returned the signal and said, "I am commanding you to turn your boat south. I am a lighthouse." So the point, rank, titles, position are no substitute for leadership. So as you leave this fine university to enter a very chaotic and challenging world, remember to emulate good leaders. At a time of grinding poverty and gross inequality, our very fragile planet needs good leaders. It needs people like you, women and men of mercy, of integrity, who are determined to take the lead, to give of their best and not to make things worse. As we sit here today, over 260 Nigerian schoolgirls who were abducted by the terrorist group Boko Haram in April are still in captivity. They've gone off the news, but they're still in captivity, targeted simply because they wanted an education. Just 3 weeks ago, 4 Sisters of Mercy from my own province in Ireland, who have worked in Nigeria for many, many years, were given just 2 hours to collect their belongings and move because the same terrorist group were just 2 hours away. Terrorist groups the world over are afraid of education because they know that educated people will ask smart questions and challenge social norms. A few of the Nigerian girls who did escape from the terrorist clutches, do you know where they are? They are right back in school, and they teach us an unimpeachable truth. When you give people the tools to correct the parts of their government which are broken, whether it is access to education, healthcare, a fair wage, an equitable justice system, or freedom of information, they will seize the opportunity because they recognize that education is more than a commodity. Education is the cultivation of a moral vision. Graduates, use the tools you have acquired here to fix our broken, fragile, and demented world. Imagine, inspire, redress, encourage, rebuild, and rethink the part of the world where you will find yourself. And remember, now that you have these new tools, you bear a greater responsibility. So ask yourself as you leave Misericordia, will I be a giver or a taker? Will I be a person of moral courage or someone who goes with the flow? Making our world better and healing the wounds of our earth and its people does not require saintliness or a political party, only gumption and persistence. It is a sacred act. You have the imprint of mercy on your character. May you never swerve from doing what is right, in big things and in small, in private and in public, in the service of all. And remember, you cannot live a perfect day without doing something for someone who might never be able to repay you back. Practice random acts of kindness, because that is at the heart of mercy education. And I'll share with you a final story which sums up for me a heart filled with mercy. In the shut-in freedom fighter, Hope Harold Mould shares this story of the power of one woman. In the midst of failing health, this older woman dedicates her isolation, time and energy to writing letters for the freeing of political prisoners. Through Amnesty International, she adopts an unjustly detained political prisoner in Indonesia, and the organisation gives her the sole responsibility of obtaining his release. She knows little about the case at first, so she writes letter after letter to the prisoner's family, as well as countless impassioned pleas to every government official in Indonesia, from the dictator to the guards in the prisoner's jail. After many months and hundreds of letters, he was set free. He contacted her and he wrote, "After many months of hearing and seeing my name, I was lost. I was a nothing to them. Thank God for you, my woman. You kept my name alive. When they finally released me, they said my file was 2 inches thick with correspondence. Most of it was from you. They said the file was too much trouble for one prisoner, so they freed me. I owe my life to you. May every political prisoner have a file which becomes 2 inches thick. So I say to each of you listening here today, go to where the silence is and say something. Stand up to those who will tell you that nothing can be done. The greatest lie is that there is nothing that can be done about discrimination, about world poverty, that nothing can be done to provide good, affordable housing, education, maternity care, safe water for all of the Earth's people, that there is nothing that can be done for women who are trafficked, raped and beaten the world over. As we approach the great feast of Christmas, do something for someone who is vulnerable. Lead towards the light of Christmas. Be a truth teller. And may your Christmas be filled with peace, service and rachtam and acts of kindness. And in the Gaelic, I bless you. Giadich, Gias Muradich. Congratulations. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mullan. Graduates, no better advice will you receive than to go where the silence is and say something. The university recognized those students who have been inducted into honor societies. I'd like to bring your attention to those names and the honor societies into which they've been inducted. They're listed in today's programs. At this time in the ceremony, we will present the diplomas to the graduates, after which the degrees will be conferred. David Dorbad, summa cum laude. Catherine Hefner, summa cum laude. Heather Marie Marsico, cum laude. Those were the biology. In communications, Mary Beauvais, magna cum laude. In English, Robert J. Barna, magna cum laude. Emily Page Gergel. In government law and national security, Brianne Collins. Jacob Livingston. Shane McGraw. Lizette Pena. In history, Rebecca E. Evangelista. Dylan James Lorson. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science. In biology, Alice Claire Messler, cum laude. Mark Walbert. In chemistry, Chadwick Thomas May. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies. Manjula Chava. Jennifer L. Corcoran. Marnie Cunningham. Kevin Della Rosa. Alicia Dill. Sean David Domzalski. Sarah Jane Harvey. Kayla M. Healy. Miriam R. Jackson. Michelle Diane Kostelansky. Jennifer Ann Leskowski. Andrew M. Markey. Erin Jeanette Miller. Sagar Nayak. Jennifer Rizel. Dana Ruth. Matthew Allen Vinicombe. Laura A. Weatherholtz. Jonathan Andrew Weiss. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Allison Jean Bahanco. Jocelyn Brown, magna cum laude. Beth A. Jessamaria, magna cum laude. Mikhail Meshko, cum laude. Tia Miller, magna cum laude. Mary Beth Pinkowski. These are the candidates in applied behavioral science. Jill Marie Busilitz, cum laude. Kelly Gilberson, cum laude. Amoria Ransom. In business administration, Victoria Adeinko, magna cum laude. Courtney Ann Bender, summa cum laude. Aaron Blank, summa cum laude. Caitlin Boyle. Alana Clark, magna cum laude. Deanna Jean Darling, magna cum laude. Michelle L. Donato. Cale John Evans, magna cum laude. Julian Edward Faria. Betty Gaia, summa cum laude. Aaron Garrett. Anthony Goodall. Jenny Lynn R. Hanish. Leah Heron. Danielle Hessler. Carrie Ann Keller, cum laude. David Lebensky, Jr. Megan Lemoncelli. Anne Catherine Long, magna cum laude. Joseph Milinerich, magna cum laude. Niasia Joan Owens. Brian Palmer. Alexander Pereira, cum laude. Jessica Robb. Catherine L. Rakes, cum laude. Natalie Ruiz. Timothy Ryan, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann Scanlon, cum laude. Jeffrey Smith. Brad Thomas, cum laude. Benjamin Torres. Kayla Turchin. Brianna Faye Vinton. Danica Watto, magna cum laude. Paulette Cook Williams, magna cum laude. Alexa Yoder, cum laude. Aaron Zimmerman, magna cum laude. Jennifer M. Zweibel, magna cum laude. In early childhood education and special education, Leanna Bell, magna cum laude. Matthew Dylan Bevan, summa cum laude. Alicia Finn, magna cum laude. Sophia Genkin, magna cum laude. Colleen Henninger, cum laude. Kelsey Lee Myzenko, cum laude. Matthew John Yike. In healthcare management, Alexander J. Baer, cum laude. Brandon Barber. Connor Campbell, magna cum laude. John Chillo, magna cum laude. Jamie Lynn Colarusso, magna cum laude. Angelo Conforti. Jeffrey C. Dittmer, cum laude. Taylor Marie Fury, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann Harding, summa cum laude. Amanda Elizabeth Marie Hussein. Jason Hunter, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Hurley, summa cum laude. Elizabeth J. Jackson, cum laude. Megan Lanigan, cum laude. Paul McClintock. Jonna Miller, cum laude. Brooke North, cum laude. Robin Odell. Tammy Parisi, magna cum laude. Tanvi D. Patel. Jacqueline Blaine Pearson, magna cum laude. Jessica Petz. Andrew Reynolds, cum laude. Marissa Robinson. Mary K. Shea, magna cum laude. Megan M. Smith, summa cum laude. Sarah Tomiko. In information technology, Caitlin Kennedy. Jesse John Rakowski, magna cum laude. In management, Tracy Gavlik Hall, cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth Richards. In professional studies, Dina Michelle Boyer, cum laude. Alyssa Burke. Kara Furman. Pamela Jane Keller. Judith L. Lamont. Courtney Salt. In psychology, Jessica Anderson, cum laude. Luke Atkins. Ryan Patrick Cannon, cum laude. Kelsey Elaine Heller, cum laude. Corinne Henry. Timothy Paul Huckstall. Katerina Kindick, magna cum laude. Melinda Labar, magna cum laude. Alyssa Lauren Lieberman, summa cum laude. Aubrey Lopresti, summa cum laude. Thomas Maki. Juliana Marie Bucaro, magna cum laude. Julianne M. Munda, magna cum laude. Caitlin Olivani. Alexa Pleviak, magna cum laude. Patricia L. Ross. In sport management, Nicholas Chalia. Nicholas Raymond Kenna, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie O'Toole Kessler. Tyler Ter Bush. President Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Social Work. Maura L. Florin. Monty Lynn Perry. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Business Administration. William F. Boyce, Jr. Amber Chisarick. Julie Evans. Carol Marie McIntyre Fonestock. Dane Michael Fabia. Robert C. Markowski. Christine Lee Stevens. Gregor J. Wright. President Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Education. Ngao Kitonyo. In Healthcare Informatics, Kimberly F. Monahan DeSanto. Teresa Ann Rose Guard Yunkin. Leonard J. Zira. In Organizational Management, Amy Aulis. Amy Marie Bazinski. Terry S. Krahala. Tracy Kilgallen. Cassandra Nicole Luchko. Anthony E. Powell. Lauren Smith. Kristen C. Tewksbury. Nicholas Wattis. Allison Woody. Carl Joseph Yorina, Jr. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science. In Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Kayla M. Matlowski. In Medical Imaging, Molly Burke. Alexander Chinikalo, magna cum laude. Megan Estilo, cum laude. Jillian Fife. Arthur Giolinella, magna cum laude. Tara Ashley Hall. Colleen Elizabeth Hunt. Alyssa Mary Jennings, magna cum laude. Eva Kremenik, magna cum laude. Brianne Nagel. Kelsey May Neumeister. President Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Joanne L. Bailey. Amanda Elizabeth Ruza. Melissa Davies. Angela C. DeLuca. Michaela Ray Gillette. Teresa Heller Westcott. Diane Marie Johnson. Nicole Kanizik. Suzanne A. Lennon. Melanie Lynn McAney. Amy Sabali Coronis. Yadi C. Santana. Nathan Shellhammer. Michael C. Turco. Kara Elizabeth Worth. Sean Marie Wright, cum laude. The following candidate has completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology. Lourdes Marie Soto, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science. The following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Master of Science in Occupational Therapy. Melissa Bendick. Veronique D. Flynn. Amanda Forgas. Stephanie M. Hassler. Kimberly M. Hefner, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science. Christine Marie Keller, also receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Science. Erica L. Lausch. Shirley Marine Perea. Noreen Sheila Uwano. Andrea Lynn Porchizio. Julianne S. Rakes. Crystal L. Robinson Burt. Jean Marie Sayer. Sharon L. Schoonmaker. Kendra Lynn Stoltzfus, also receiving a Bachelor of Degree in Health Science. Catherine M. Sturbo, also receiving a Bachelor of Degree in Health Science. Caitlin Christine Templeton. Beth A. Yencho. President Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Occupational Therapy. Lori A. Charney. Kevin Jordan Franco. Christine M. Gurman. Julia Glenn. Elizabeth McQuaid. Linda Westover Senula. Orly A. Templeton. Kristen Beth Williams. Dr. Boatsman, the following candidates have completed the requirements for the degree Doctor of Physical Therapy. Dale William Ambosi. Sarah May Ashford. Tristan Thomas Balliet. Brittany Brown. Jonathan James Brown. Anthony Covello. Amanda Brooke Carling. Larry Chinicola. Andrew Clemens. Stephen R. Clemson. Jonathan Corbaccio. Kaylee Rose Crowell. Caitlin Elizabeth Day. Danielle Ann DiLorenzo. Jennifer Elizabeth Foley. Kayla Green. Danielle Virginia Gross. Katie Gross. Mirsada Gudich. Ryan Courtney Hoffman. Rebecca Hoar. Megan Hodeling. Rebecca Jenkins. Elizabeth Kipikash. Jennifer Lambert. Shelley R. Labenson. Ashley Leibensberger. Karen Litzy. Michael F. Lynch. David Russell Martin. Chelsea Matukatus. Gina McArdle. Thomas Messner. Ashley Danae Myhall. Casey L. Miller. Kelly Miller. Carolyn Dahlia Muscatelli. Christian J. Myers. Joseph D. Newton Pretko. Alyssa Claire Oswald. Bry Patience. Daniel Robert Pinto. Justin W. Perino. Olivia Pollard. Michelle Rupp. Ryan Sander. Ashley Evelyn Schartzer. Philip H. Schultes. Matthew Wilson Scott. Amanda Lauren Semyon. Frank A. Serino, Jr. Krista Lynn Schenk. Heather Ann Sherman. April A. Silberman. Siobhan Spager. Caitlin Sinaraki. Alyssa Arbansky. Angela Wagner. Andrew Ward. Kelly Lynn Ward. Chelsea Wirtz. Kayla Grace Whipple.
I think you're supposed to stand up for this part if it's okay with you. You ready? No, not ready. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, families, are you ready? All right, here we go. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Misericordia University, I do hereby confer upon you the degree for which you completed all the requirements as determined by the faculty and the department in which you have qualified, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations.
Graduates, to make this official, if you haven't already done so, switch your tassels from the right to the left. You may be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the student speaker for the class of 2014. Rachel Ann Harding has earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Healthcare Management with a minor in Psychology, with a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 as of the completion of summer. She will continue her studies here in the Doctor of Physical Therapy program.
President Boatsman, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, faculty and staff, and friends and family. Thank you all for joining us today as we celebrate this very special day. Just 3.5 short years ago, many of my fellow graduates and I sat in the same gymnasium for a very similar ceremony, freshman convocation. Just hours after moving into our dorm rooms, we gathered here to celebrate the start of our journey at Misericordia University. As we sat here, surrounded by complete strangers, making it through the first few weeks of college seemed like a very daunting task in itself. For many of us, being away from home for the very first time meant that we quickly needed to learn how to wake up for class by ourselves, how to use a washer and dryer, and most importantly, how to cook food in the microwave without setting the fire alarm off. Not only did we need to learn how to live on our own, but we also needed to learn how to adjust to college-level classes and how to balance these college academics with the college social life. As we gathered in this gymnasium 3.5 years ago, graduation seemed like light years away. But the past few years have definitely flown by, and it's crazy to think that graduation is finally upon us. As we gather here today, graduation marks the end of an important chapter in our lives. As this chapter comes to a close, I would like to reflect on our time here. Our time at Misericordia has definitely been filled with much excitement. 3 years ago, we witnessed the start of Misericordia's football program, and although it took a season and a half, we also witnessed the first win in the history of the program. 2 years ago, we had the opportunity to take part in the inauguration of the university's 13th president, Dr. Boatsman. And this year, we have had the opportunity to celebrate the 90th anniversary of Misericordia University. For me, whether it was participating in these special events, spending days in the dark with my roommates when the power went out, or helping the cross-country team bring home their first ever MAC championship, my time at Misericordia has definitely been very exciting and memorable. As we close this exciting chapter of our lives, I am confident that Misericordia has prepared each and every one of us for whatever our future may hold. From the small class sizes and the individualized attention given to each student, the excellent professors like Mr. Sweets and Dr. Asservatham, who knew me by name and wanted to see me succeed. These outstanding academic resources have allowed each and every graduate to develop the skills necessary for success. After today, we will each go our separate paths. Some graduates have chosen to enter the workforce in their chosen field of study. Other graduates, like myself, will be expanding upon our educational foundation in graduate school. Regardless of what the future may hold, Misericordia has given each one of us the education, the knowledge, and the tools that we need to succeed in life. To close, I would like to thank my family and friends for their unconditional love and support. Without your continual support and encouragement throughout the years, I would not be where I am today. To the faculty and staff here at Misericordia, thank you for giving me the opportunity to express myself both in and out of the classroom. And to the graduates sitting in front of me, congratulations on a job well done. The countless hours spent studying for tests or writing papers, the sleepless nights, the tears at 2 o'clock in the morning. As we sit here in our caps and gowns, all of this hard work has finally paid off. We have finally made it. If there is one thing I can leave my fellow graduates with today, always remember that we have had to overcome many challenges to get to where we are today. As we enter into the next chapter of our lives, we will be faced with new obstacles and challenges. However, with courage and perseverance, we can overcome any challenge that's thrown at us. Never let these challenges dissuade you from following your heart and pursuing your dreams. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Class of 2014, congratulations and good luck in all of your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel, for your remarks. At this time, Mr. Thomas Sweets, class of '01, full-time faculty member in the business department and member of the board of directors of the Misericordia University Alumni Association, will preside over the induction of the new graduates into the Misericordia University Alumni Association.
President Boatsman, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Alumni Association, Board of Directors, members of faculty and staff, graduates of Misericordia University, families, friends, and honored guests. As a member of the Misericordia University Alumni Association Board of Directors, it is my distinct honor and privilege today to welcome the class of 2014 into membership in the Alumni Association. On behalf of over 16,000 graduates of Misericordia University, I extend congratulations and best wishes to you, the new graduates, for having achieved your goals at Misericordia. Members of the class of 2014, I commend you for your outstanding contributions you have made to Misericordia, demonstrated these past years by your service, personal commitments, and academic achievements. I ask you to become involved in the activities of your Alumni Association, and I'd urge you to continue to promote the same spirit and dedication you have shown during your undergraduate years. I now ask all members of the class of 2014 to please rise. In accordance with the bylaws of the Misericordia University Alumni Association, and by the authority vested in me by the association, I hereby declare the graduates of the class of 2014 to be life members of the Misericordia University Alumni Association, and I beseech you to be and to remain loyal supporters of this university, which sends you forth this 14th day of December 2014 to better serve yourselves, your professions, your community, your country, and your God. You may now proudly call yourselves alumni of Misericordia University. Congratulations and welcome.
Before we begin the alma mater, a little housekeeping. Yeah, go ahead. You stand up or sit down? I think you stand up. I ask that you remain in your seats until the stage party and academic procession reaches the back of the auditorium. Also want you to know that graduates and their guests are cordially invited to the reception in the bank's Student Life Center. All right, everybody else now can rise. Please rise. For the singing of the alma mater printed on the last page of your program. To conclude our ceremony, Dr. Mary Helen Nugent, a Sister of Mercy and a member of the Board of Trustees, will offer the benediction.
And so let us pray. Gracious and gentle God, we pray in gratitude for these graduates of Misericordia University, for their families and loved ones who have supported them, for their friends who have walked with them, for the faculty who has challenged them, and for the staff and administration who has nurtured their growth. O God, as we go forth from this special event, we pray for your continued blessings upon all of us, that each of us, in our hearts and minds, may continue to know mercy, to seek justice, to offer hospitality, and to be of service to your people. It is your grace that reveals to us life is a gift, love is a choice, and respect for ourselves and others is a necessity if we are to live in your image and likeness. May you bless us with the wisdom and the courage to live this call. So now let us go forth, for this is the day the Lord has made. Let us continue to rejoice and be glad in it. Amen.